normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's it going today? Well, started spraying the oats here. I got one tank on so far. 40 acres, because they're doing 10 gallons an acre. 430 gallon tank, but they're 40 acre jugs, so we're just going up to 400 gallons. Dad got the crop dividers on yesterday while I was cutting hay. They're working pretty damn nice. One thing I gotta watch is do my best not to get stuck, because I'll fuck them otherwise. They're not technically the right ones for this machine, so we made our own mounts, but they do have a bit of a trip in them. But if I go straight down, it's just gonna set the whole machine on top of them. So anyway, we're filling up with Tillmore, and then I got my deposition aid here. That should do us. I'm not doing the entire 320 acres. We're going to do about 240 of them. A little bit of it I'm going to cut for, make a few feed bales. One of Amanda's friends wants 20, so I'll just cut 10 acres, and if we have a few extra, I'll take it home for myself. And the 180 acres on the other side is quite a bit more advanced than over here, so we're almost too late for spraying that side. So we'll do this side, and then we'll do a little piece over there as a trial to see if it did help it or not, and then we'll leave some with nothing and see if I just wasted my time and my money or not. So anyway, I'll bring it back when we get going here. I gotta fold one boom halfway up so I can get to the water truck here, but it's our closest point. I didn't want to be going back and forth down the road too much if we could avoid it. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a few. Well, got the first part done. We're over into this second part that I said was quite a bit more mature. I've got a half tank, maybe a little over that left. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to spray this tank out. Just have it emptied out. I do have, what do I have left over there? One more jug of this Tillmore, and then I have a jug of Cromba that I was going to use as well, just to use it up. But I think this is actually going to be maybe my only tank I do over here, just because of how advanced and tall this is. I don't think I'm going to really be gaining much doing this. I don't feel like making tracks for nothing. So, like I said, I'll just spray this tank out. Probably just do back and forth along the fence line here. Sorry, I'm just trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. If I'm kind of all over the place with camera angles, but kind of just go here, there, and everywhere around these sloughs and stuff. Holy Christ, is there oats in here though. Ooh, ooh, boy. I might actually be able to sleep this winter next year and not be stressed out about not paying bills and all that kind of fun. You know how it goes when you have a drought year like last year. You just get fucked and no one cares. Anyway, so far, this is just astounding what's going on in here. So we'll kind of go here, there, and everywhere, and that's going to kind of be it for this job. Then we got to get things home and do, I don't know, 2 or 3 more. 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 2 barley. Holy fuck, there's a prairie chicken. Holy fuck, is this tall. Look at that. Tall as the front tire. You got the booms up pretty high here and still tickling it here and there, so. Anyway, we'll get this dealt with and bring you back in a few. Holy fuck, is this a heavy crop of alfalfa. This is our 50 acres. I can't remember what I videoed last, so I'll just give you a quick recap anyway. This is that 50 acre piece we have where we made silage last year off the second cut on it. The year before that was, well, we oversowed the alfalfa with green oats, so this is supposed to be the third time we've cut it, but the second year of it being just alfalfa, so whatever, three years old I guess this stand. Last year it was no screaming hell because of how dry it was, but this year here, holy mother of God, making the old girl work. Some of it's laid down real bad. I got a hell of a time getting it picked up just because it's so heavy. But whatever, we're poking along here about 3 miles an hour. Slowest I've been down to is 0.7. I did have my GPS on, but it's kind of losing its mind and doing backflips on the screen for some reason. I don't know what its issue was, so I just shut it off for now. But I haven't even used the auto steer. I must have something screwed up in my settings or calibration because it wants to just keep doing this, so I'll fuck with it more. I want it in the big swather for cutting crop, and I think the thing is just going so slow in here too, as opposed to when I'm cutting canola and stuff. I'll be going a fair bit faster, maybe not a lot faster, but a little bit. I think that might be part of the reason it's just going so slow. But anyway, we're just about to the end of this. We're gonna go to the yard, fuel up, and then go to Sam's there, the guy that helps haul grain and stuff in the fall a little bit. He's got 30-40 acres there that he usually cuts and sells the square bales from, but it's such a crop this year that he's worried about his swather won't ever cure, and there's a bit of foxtail in it, and he usually sells it all to horse people, and they have a conniption fit if there's any foxtails or anything in it, so we're just going to buy it from him standing, and then he'll cut and sell his second cut himself there off of it after. So anyway, I'm going to keep going. I think it's about 2 o'clock. I'd like to be out of here by 3, about an hour from now. I think it'll be close. We're getting down to a small piece here now, so anyway, we'll bring you back in a little bit. This is some wicked fucking hay. We're at the stuff of Sam's here now. There are foxtails, but not anything too crazy. Probably run all this stuff through the bale shredder and feed it in the field here like we were doing last year. Let the wind blow the fuzzies out of it. Worked pretty good on the bit we had like that last year with the foxtails in it. So lots of brome grass and meadow grass and alfalfa, the odd clover. Fucking real heavy though. There's gonna be bales like a bitch out here. Been cutting for, I don't know, an hour now, I think. A few more minutes will be done this piece, and then there's a little chunk over there. It's kind of what I thought, I guess, maybe 20 acres, I guess, give or take. But I bet you a guy gets 3 bales an acre on this stuff. Oh, what's going on? Big fucking dirt pile. Quite a few moles here and there in some of it. Kind of a bugger. Rotten bastards. There we go. Anyway, get back to paying attention again here. Try and get this piece done, and before 6, I'll probably shut her down at 6 here. Amanda's gonna come pick me up. We got the camper at the lake. We've just kind of been going back and forth, so won't put I could probably cut till 8 o'clock before it got tough. I'd have this done, but whatever, me. An hour or two of cutting tomorrow, Dad can come and do. I'm gonna go spray fungicide on barley is my plan for tomorrow. I'll start on that in the morning, and I'll go till, well, we'll see, I guess. Maybe I'll spray till about 2 o'clock, and it might get too hot, and then I guess I could come jump on this and finish cutting. So we'll see what the plan is. Then finish fungicide the next morning or something when it's cooler. Because I mean, if I spray for all morning and a couple hours after dinner, there won't be very much left. So anyway, I suppose keep cutting. I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, it's the next day. Spent all morning here spraying fungicide on the barley. 2 tanks left to finish that, but water truck went empty, and I want to get this patch of hay finished here, and it's getting pretty hot out too for fungicide, so I'm going to load the water truck first thing tomorrow morning, and I'll go finish spraying that, and then we're going to jump in this and drive. Be a little over an hour, I think, at the speed this thing goes south of here, to a guy that wants me to cut a quarter of hay for him on custom. Go and do that for that guy, and then I've got a couple yard sites of our own to cut, and then I might go into the one pasture at Grandpa's where the cows are, because the grass is growing faster than they can eat it, and there's probably 20, 30, 40, 50 acres, depending on how much I want to do, pretty heavy grass hay. I'm just going to go cut it right in there with the fucking cows. They aren't going to really hurt anything, and then we'll pick the bales as we make them anyways, so, because it's going to be a bunch of grass that ends up going to waste otherwise, because they aren't going to be able to have to leave them out there till next July to be able to make use of all of it, so go the other way for what's left of that. I figure if a guy could go and cut a little bit of that, be alright. A few bonus bales and clean some of that grass up a little bit that way too, so there. That is that job done. It's hot as hell out today. Tomorrow and the next day are supposed to be even worse, so, which, whatever, it's making the hay cure down fast anyways, so. But I suppose, I think that's where I'm going to leave you for this video, so hopefully you liked it. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe for more. As always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to all you in the next one.